Hello students, in this video I am going to discuss a very interesting question. This question is based on concept of number theory. This question also came in PRMO exam 2003. The question is, if n is an integer greater than 7, what we need to prove? We need to prove that nc7 minus greatest integer function of n by 7 is divisible by 7. And what about this function? This function is greatest integer function. GIF here is greatest integer function. Now I am going to give a very interesting solution of this question. Now what is given? According to question, it is given that x is equal to nc7 minus GIF of n by 7. Let us assume x1 is equal to nc7 and x2 is equal to GIF of n by 7. What about 7? 7 is a prime number. 7 is a prime number. And n, what is given? N is integer greater than 7. It is given that n is integer greater than 7. So what can we say? We can say that n can be in form of 7k, 7k plus 1, 7k plus 2, 7k plus 3, 7k plus 4, 7k plus 5, either in form of 7k plus 6. Now, what is k here? K is some positive integer. Now, what is the meaning of 7k? If you divide by 7, remainder is 0. What about 7k plus 1? If you divide by 7, remainder is 1. 7k plus 2 means if you divide by 7, remainder is 2, and so on. Why we have taken this 7k, 7k plus 1, 7k plus 2, 7k plus 3, 7k plus 4, 5 and 6? Because here, from here, it is n by 7, n by 7. What does it mean? This means that we need to divide this n by 7. So we take n in this form, 7k, 7k plus 1, 7k. N can be in this form only. Now, what does it mean? If n is in this form, so what does it mean? N by 7 is equal to k only. In all the cases, what about n by 7? It is k. Now, what is nc7? nc7 is nothing but this is n factorial, 7 factorial, and this is n minus 7 factorial. If you further simplify, what you find? This nc7 is equal to n into n minus 1 into n minus 2, n minus 3, n minus 4, n minus 5 into n minus 6 whole divided by 7 factorial. Now, what we find here? Here we find this is nothing but n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, n minus 4, 5 and 6. These are 7, n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, n minus 4, 5 and 6 are what? 7 consecutive integers. Now, if you take 7 consecutive integers, one out of this 7, one must be divisible by 7. So what can we say? Out of this 7 integer, one integer must be divisible by 7. So n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, n minus 4, n minus 5, n minus 6 can be in form of this can be in form of 7k into 7k plus k1 plus 1, 7k k2 plus 2, 7k3 plus 3 7k4 plus 4 7k5 plus 5 7k6 plus 6 whole divided by 7 factorial. Now, what is the purpose of writing this? Because out of this 7, one must be divisible by 7. These are what? 7 consecutive integers. This n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, 4, 5 and 6. 7 consecutive integers. So one integer must be divisible by 7. And what about the other? They keep remainder. If you divide the other, they keep remainder 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And k1, k2, k3, k4, k5 and k6 are some integer. So if you simplify this, what you find NC7 is equal to this k into 7k1 plus 1, 7k2 plus 2, 7k3 plus 3, 7k4 plus 4, 7k5 plus 5, 7k6 plus 6 whole divided by this 7 and 7 factorial, this cancel out, whole divided by 6 factorial. Now, so what is x? This is x is equal to NC7 minus GIF of n by 7. This can be written as this k into 7k1. Simply write this 7k6 plus 6 whole divided by this is 6 factorial, that we have done mistake here, whole divided by 6 factorial minus k. How come this is 6 factorial? Because this 7 and this 7 factorial is equal to 7 into 6 factorial. So this 7 and 7 will get cancelled out. So this is what 6 factorial is there. Now, taking k as common, what you find? This is what 7k1 plus 1, 7k2 plus 2, 7k6 plus 6 minus 6 factorial whole divided by 6 factorial. If you further simplify this, what you find? You find x as k into all terms are divisible by 7, 7m plus 6 factorial minus 6 factorial upon 6 factorial. What is m? M is some integer. So what is this? So what is x? X is equal to 7m into x is equal to 7m into k by 6 factorial. Now this 7 and 6 factorial. 7 is not a factor of 6 factorial. 7 is not a factor of 6 factorial. So what can we say? X is integer. What about x? X is an integer. And 7 is not divisor of 7 is not divisor of 6 factorial because 7 is prime, because 7 is, this is prime and this is not divisor of 6 factorial. So what does it mean? If this is integer, so 6 factorial must divide nk by this mk must divide this 6 factorial. So what does it mean? 7 is prime. So this is not a divisor of 6 factorial and x is also an integer. X is integer. What does it mean? Ki x must be a multiple of 7. Why x must be multiple of 7? Because this x is an integer and 6 factorial is not a multiple of 7. 6 factorial. So what does it mean? This x must be a multiple of 7. So what can we conclude? The whole number, so what can we conclude? X is divisible by 7. So this was the approach to solve that question. Hope you understand this concept and enjoy the solution of this question. Thank you and see you in next video.